guys. So it's Tuesday. It's 10:15 right now, and I'm struggling with this surgery more than I did having a hysterectomy, with feeling sick and that kind of stuff. And so yesterday when we got home, well, first off, the surgery took like over twice as long as what he thought it would. So it was supposed to be, when the anesthesiologist came in, he said it was going to be like they would put me to sleep with like an IV, which actually ended up being here, and then so an IV, but not like the gas, I guess. So you're still asleep, but you're not quite as deep in sleep as you are with like the anesthesia that they like put the breathing tube down your throat. And so he said between that and then my surgeon would have the area all numbed up and everything, unless it went over a certain amount of time, and then they would do the breathing tube. And they ended up having to do that. So I woke up with like a really sore throat yesterday. It's not so bad today, but all the medicine and everything made me feel really sick yesterday. So after I woke up, she gave me some apple juice because my throat was really dry and everything. I ended up getting sick, like throwing up, and it was hard to stay awake. Brian had to like really help me get in the house. I can only imagine what the neighbors think, you know. And but anyway, we had to be there at 6, and we didn't get home till around 3. So it was a long day. And Brian was super worried, he said, because the doctor had told him the surgery would be like an hour, and he's like, he was waiting out there, it was like 5 hours, and you know, he was just getting worried. And so then the doctor came out and talked to him. I still don't know everything he told him because Brian had to, and I'm working too, kinda. I'm just like, I got up this morning and I had to lay back down. I just couldn't, like, I was so dizzy. And I feel better now than I did. And I just ate a banana, but I have like a few meetings. And so I'm just gonna like kind of rest in between the meetings kind of thing. I'll be fine. And I've been having to, part of it was all that anesthesia and everything yesterday, and then I've been having to take the pain pills, like the good ones, like the hydrocodone, and they make me sick too. So they make me feel dizzy and nauseated. And so I was taking those yesterday. Like Brian he has been so awesome, you guys. I am so lucky. Because I have to, like yesterday, the whole rest of the day, he told us to do an ice pack, 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off. Brian made sure he kept it on a timer. Even when I was sleeping, he would come in, take the ice pack, bring it back, you know, was making sure I was taking pain pills, and he did a really good job taking care of me. But I slept all day yesterday, all night last night. And then this morning, I got up at 6, and then I went and laid back down about 7 till 9:30. It's 10:20 now. And I'm still tired. I think it's just from all the anesthesia and the pain pills. But today, during the day, like early this morning, I didn't take the hydrocodone. I'm just taking regular Tylenol because I don't like that. I'm just dealing with the pain. And it's not that bad with the Tylenol, so it's where I can tolerate it. It's just pretty throbby, you know. But so I guess when they were doing the surgery, he told Brian the area was pretty large, and then he was making sure, because they have to take a certain amount of healthy tissue, but I guess it wasn't all that healthy. So he was getting with the pathologist, you know, and getting advice there. And then also I don't know if they did, what kind of scan they did, but they did some kind of a scan while I was under and still in surgery, so they could make sure they got all of the adenomyoepithelioma tumor out. So, and then I go back a week from today. So next Tuesday I go back, get all there's an outside wrapping, like a big old gauze thing that he said I can take off today or tomorrow. And then just, don't mess. There's like stitches and then like little Steri strips and stuff. And he said just be real careful in the shower. Just kind of let water run over the area. And he told Brian I'm going to have some scarring because I guess they had to take a lot out. So I don't know. I said, you'll still love me if I'm lopsided, won't you? And he definitely will. You guys know that. So I just don't feel very good. And I've got my like post-op stuff. I need to read it. Brian's read everything. He went and he picked up he is so sweet because they told him that the hydrocodone can cause constipation. And so he remembers I had a really bad problem with that after my hysterectomy. And so the doctor said you could take stool softeners, and you could take them several times a day. So it's like every time he would give me a pain pill, he was giving me one of those too. I got some weird shadows going on my face here. So, he's trying to help me out with all that. It's just so weird because the hysterectomy was such a more major surgery, and I didn't feel this sick after that. But I guess I'm thinking maybe it's just because I was under for so long. I don't know. But I am feeling better after I laid back down. And because this morning I was trying to read emails and I was like getting so dizzy. And so, yeah, and now the dizziness isn't as bad. So after I got up, I brushed my hair, I brushed my teeth. It's funny because this like little sweats outfit is like one of the ones that I bought for when I had my hysterectomy. And I wear this other times of the year, but it's a lot bigger now than it was when I had my hysterectomy since I've lost weight. But I'm probably disjointed right now trying to explain this stuff because I'm still kind of out of it. But I want to Marco Polo my mom and let her know I'm feeling better because I didn't get to talk to her yesterday. Brian, I'm pretty sure did, because the moms worry about you, and like his mom and my mom. We didn't even tell his mom till last week, I think, that I was even having all this because we didn't want to worry her. She has Brian's aunt, her sister has cancer. And so we didn't want her worrying needlessly. And we weren't actually going to even say anything until after we got the results back. But Brian needed help with his truck going in the shop. And so, of course, then, they're wondering, so. And the timing of everything was like, because it had to go in yesterday. So after they took me back, he went to take his truck, and then his mom met him there to bring his truck, or to pick him up and bring him back to the house so he could get my car and then come back to the hospital. So anyway, I'm going to be fine. I'm just, how it is. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm probably going to feel back to normal, especially since I'm starting to feel pretty good now. Just, still a little loopy, but I'll get better. So that's the update. And I'm still not going to know until next week. It's like, whether or not there's any cancer cells, and hopefully not. I'm just going to keep going with that this type of tumor is rarely malignant if you get it out early. So we're going to go with that. Thank you, everybody, for all your well wishes. I got some really sweet comments on last week's vlog, and I really appreciate it. And so I'll talk to you again soon. I finished this scarf. This one was the Karen cakes. And funfetti confetti was the color. And this one, it's not like a heavyweight yarn, so it's a little lacier, so like a lighter, but it's long. But so that one's done. It's gonna go into the donation pile. And then I started in a new one. And this is the one I've started on. I've almost made it through one whole skein. When I use this yarn, I use 3 for a scarf. But this is the Charisma yarn, Loops and Threads from Michaels. And this one's called Black Raspberry. So that's what I've been working on this week, knitting-wise. Hey guys, so I've been a bad vlogger this week. It's Friday. It's early. I'm still sitting here in my robe and pajamas. I might not even get dressed today. I didn't get dressed yesterday. I mean, other than showering, I've just been in pajamas, you know, since I'm healing from this surgery that I had Monday. Took the outer gauze off on Wednesday because he said to wait a couple days, and the surgery area it's actually quite a bit bigger than what I was envisioning, but you know, I feel fine, not in any pain. Wednesday I was having, I don't know why, but for some reason I was having a terrible time with my blood pressure. It was really high. Like, I was scared. It was so high, and got a hold of the doctor's office, and because I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room, and they were like, not yet, let's call in a prescription, keep watching it. So they called in a blood pressure medicine. Brian went to pick it up for me, and then I have been taking that. And then like yesterday it went up a little bit, like in the day, but still not as high as what it was. And then today, so far, it seems fine. And I don't know what's causing that, but I figured I would talk to the doctor more about it, because I go back Tuesday. I find out the results from the pathology on this coming up Tuesday. So it'll be another week talking about this stupid thing on the vlog. So you guys will probably be glad to not have to hear about it anymore either. So, but I really haven't, I've stayed working at home this week, and I've not done anything. I mean, I haven't been going anywhere. I've just been knitting. I keep saying I'm going to be reading, because I read just a little bit. I want to read some more. And, you know, I've just been working and then knitting, watching TV, just, you know, nothing really noteworthy or anything. So, but I figured, I was like, oh yeah, it's Friday, I better at least say something. And yeah, so I'm getting ready to start work, and just wanted to pop on. Guys, it's Sunday morning. You might hear Brian and my youngest talking football in the background, but I wanted to show you guys this. It says Mr. Coffee, it's upside down, but I've had this for a while. I think it's only like $10 on Amazon, and it doesn't have an auto shut off, so you got to remember to turn it off. But I use it for like when I'm having my coffee or tea. It keeps your coffee hot, and it works really well, and I just really like it. And I know you can buy like some of these that are much more expensive, but the Mr. Coffee one The only downside is, like I said, you have to actually turn the switch to turn it off. It's not got like an auto off, but I just really like it. So in case you guys were interested to know, but I set my coffee on there and it'll keep it hot, or my tea, for as long as you have it on here, it'll stay hot. Oh, and also, by the way, I'm still very much enjoying the Circle bottle. You'll notice I did get online and I ordered another. You can get these different caps in different colors, and I ordered the little neoprene sleeve. I've had those for a while. I actually have the sleeve that's purple, but the purple of this is sold out. So the next time I order some cartridge replacements, I'll see if they have the purple. But yeah, I'm just coming in the office for a little bit while they're out there watching football. And this is weird, guys. Last night, in the middle of the night, I bled a little bit. And I'm going to take a picture. The reason I have my pajama top off and just laying here is I'm going to take a picture of this to take to the doctor with me on Tuesday. Just, to let him know. Because it just seems odd that I'd bleed this far out from surgery. Because today's Sunday and my surgery was Monday. So, this seems to be the new Sunday theme. Let's see how unkempt Angie can look. But so yeah, I just put my pajama top back on. Some part of it came through the outside of the pajamas, but I'm wondering if it's coming out of my nipple. I don't know if that's a normal thing. I'm just gonna ask him because I feel fine and I'm not like in pain and stuff, and so I don't know if maybe maybe I squeezed it or something in the middle of the night, like laying on my side or something. I don't know. I'm not worried. I would be if I felt like it was like all infected or swollen or something like that, but there's not anything like on the strips that's on like the little bit of bandage that I have to leave on. There's nothing on there. So I'm thinking that's why I'm thinking maybe it's coming out of the nipple. I don't know. Because, there was a lot of surgery that went on behind there and all around. So, but anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do. I honestly, I'm tired of being stuck in the house, but I also don't really want to like go out walking a bunch and stuff. Because that is one thing that will irritate that area is like, like how like a bra or clothes you don't realize that maybe you're rubbing that area, but it does. So, because I need bananas, but I think Brian's gonna go to the grocery store later. So, I had planned on maybe going out and about a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to. So, they're in there watching football. Sunday, big football day, and so I think maybe I'll try to find a movie or something sitting in here in the office, just Django, the kitty cat, and I, and let's see what I can do. What you doing over there, Bubba? Django, you hanging out with Mom today? Yeah, kind of loud out there, huh? Just talking all their football talk. So, I'm on Shudder, and I've come across this movie called The Apology, and I figured maybe I'll give this a try. See how it is. But I don't want to spend my whole day watching movies. I'll probably knit also, and I don't know what else. I also have space heater on low because I'm freezing today. And then this, Jane, if you're still watching, you could probably see that this has been washed a few times. I love this quilt so much. This is the back side of it. I actually keep this, or no, this is the front side. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not. But anyway, I actually keep it on the back of the chair in the office, and I used to keep it on my living room sofa, but I watch more movies in here. This is like my scary movie quilt. Actually, I watch every movie with this quilt, but I still love and treasure this. That movie was okay. It was a little boring, but it was okay. I don't feel like I wasted my time on it. But I think what I'm going to do is read my book. And I am going to go ahead and wrap the vlog up. But I wanted to let you guys know, I think I told you the other day I was having problems with my blood pressure. It seems to be good now. It's like that medicine that my doctor prescribed that he says to take for a couple of weeks seems to be working, and my blood pressure is staying down, which is good. I actually have a cardiologist appointment in April, so I'm going to make sure to tell him. Well, and plus I have a app on my phone where I record my blood pressure and stuff, so I'll be sharing all that with him, and we'll just see. I might end up having to keep taking that medicine. I'm not sure yet. But what I was going to tell you was I've decided to just cut caffeine out, because caffeine can raise your blood pressure. Caffeine can contribute to cystic breast tissue, which I have an issue with. And I haven't had caffeine this week after Tuesday, and I only had 1 cup that day. I think it was Tuesday. I was really struggling with my blood pressure. I don't remember, but anyway, I've not had any, and I'm doing just fine. Like, I don't need it to wake up, stuff like that. So I think Brian's gonna go caffeine free or decaffeinated coffee with me. Right now we're just doing K-cups. So, but anyway, sorry we're going into yet another week of my vlog where I still don't know for sure about the whole tumor thing, but I have I have a really good feeling that the whole thing is benign, that I don't have anything to worry about now that it's out, since that adenomyoepithelioma can turn malignant. But I think we got it out in time. So I just have this feeling. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the vlog up. And thank you guys. And I'm sorry it's just been so boring. Next week's going to be better. It has to be better. Bye.